Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team career mode on this channel. We're into season 2, and last time out we hit Bahrain. You guys may hear a slight difference to my voice, and that's because I got a new microphone, so you guys can hear me more clearly, I hope. Giving it a new go with a new microphone. Hopefully this improves the sound quality and the experience. You guys will hear me better. I'm not going to use the microphone on my headphones, which seem to cause a bit of problem for some people on the channel, so always the best for you guys. Computer is still going to be a little slow, but please be patient with that. We are going to get that sorted. So let's move on to the Spanish Grand Prix. That's enough chat. Let's get on with the next round of season 2. Want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed using the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified when the next video goes live. F1 2021 My Team will continue on this channel, and you don't want to miss the next episode, so please be sure to be subscribed. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Thank you guys for the support, and let's move on to the Spanish Grand Prix. We have a personnel development or personnel department event. Let's attend.
Some good news. It's entirely up to you how we handle this.
Thank God, something positive. Spa day. David Coulthard has been putting in a tremendous amount of work recently, but we worry this may lead to burnout. We suggest sending him on a spa day to help prevent that from happening. Will he gain experience or will he gain focus? I mean, I'll take focus.
Thanks for helping out.
Fantastic. Love to see that. Okay, let's take a look at our sponsors. We have an opening now. I think given our car performance, we will be able to score 5 Constructors' Championship points during a race weekend. We'll try that. So we'll sign with XER, confirm that, and then put the sponsorship on delivery. Also, before we proceed, if you guys have any ideas on liveries, if you guys want to make custom liveries for me, please be sure to tag me on Twitter. The Twitter is linked down below. I am exploring the option of modding this game because I'm playing on PC to put on custom liveries. So if you guys have ideas, if you guys want to, you know, flaunt your designs a little, please be sure to let me know and I'll try to incorporate it into the game. Yeah, it's another avenue I'm trying to explore, so hopefully that'll come to fruition soon. We got $7 million in the bank, so we need to invest in some things. Let's see if we can invest in some of our facilities here. We are still waiting on some of these upgrades. Seems like durability hasn't had so much investment, so let's do build time here and then also quality control, because I feel like quality control is always something that lets us down. So having a good quality control sector in each of the departments is good. Also, now let's take a look at our R&D progress. Did anything come through? No, not really. There is a failed heat dispersing rims upgrade that we should do. That'll come before the Spanish Grand Prix. I think I want to trigger cylinder heads as well, because that is going to be a good power boost for the car. I think I want to trigger something major here. Maybe the rear wing end plates downforce. That is also something worth exploring. I'm just going to go standard because it's going to come before the Spanish Grand Prix. Now, let's take a look at the general performance of the car. We are still back of the grid, just ahead of the back markers of Alfa Romeo, Williams, and Haas. I think, yeah, we are still solidly above them. AlphaTauri have overtaken us and Alpine are ahead of us. So I guess they got some packages in before the Spanish Grand Prix. So I think it is time to move forward with time and see if things come through. All right, there's an aerodynamic department event. Let's go to this event. Okay, so overworked staff. We want to test an initiative to improve staff morale by reducing working hours slightly, giving them more scheduled time in the day to unwind and make use of the gym facilities. I think we've had this before. We'd probably trial this in a single department. Yeah, I think this has, yeah, we've done this before. So do we agree? I mean, the morale is pretty fine right now. It's on normal. I'm going to decline for this one. I mean, it's not that I don't care about my workers. I feel like we already explored that option and it's not worth spending resource points on something like that. All right, our facilities are looking good right now. A lot of upgrades have come through. As you can see, some of these have come through. All of them have come through, essentially. Durability as well. Powertrain as well, I think. So yeah, we got all of our upgrades, or the facility upgrades in. Let me see if I still have funds for another upgrade of some kind, because we have 3.8 in the bank and we are still far away from contract renewals. A claim will be improved 10% faster. Let's do that. 3.5 million. So that's all the money spent. So we have a personnel department event. Let's go to that.
The personnel team wants to run this one past you.
New equipment. There's an amount of old or outdated equipment across our various sites, and we put together a plan for phasing it out over time in favor of a newer kit. We're hoping that investing in this will ultimately result in higher productivity across the business, but it's going to be costly, so we need a steer from you on how much or of a priority this should be. We'll gain resource points for 50k. I'll take that. Perfect. Oh, so our aerodynamics is already level 3. Wow. Didn't know that. Quality control has gone up to level 3, so it's maxed out. So we're spec 3. Chassis department is still on level 2, and I don't think I have enough funds to trigger anything else. The analysis suite is available. We'll consider that. Activities management could also be triggered right now, 1.5 million. I think marketing needs some attention, so I'll do that as well. Personnel is already on spec 2. So we have a powertrain department event.
For you. We're happy regardless of what you choose.
So, research breakthrough. Thanks to a breakthrough in development, we have had some additional resources to invest in R&D. However, the powertrain department are arguing they are currently best placed to maximize the value of these resources, and so devoting them exclusively to their department could allow them to make significant gains for their current area of development. What do you think? Do we want to take 1,000, or do we want a discount of 50% on rotor speed? I'll take the resource points, actually.
I know these kinds of decisions can be...
Because we have 2,000 now, so we should be able to invest heavily in our R&D here. Okay, we got our heat dispersing wheel rims that we triggered earlier. Yeah, I'm going to do energy store reliability testing. We're going to try to get that in rushed. I'm going to take that risk. Control electronics reliability testing. I'm going to get that rushed as well. We'll see how that works out. I'm also going to try to... We'll get fuel technology efficiency. That's 700. Can we get that before the Spanish Grand Prix? Let's see. Major movements on the performance grid, mate. Look at us. We're mid-table. We've overtaken Alpine and AlphaTauri, and we're just behind Ferrari. That's because some of our upgrades have come through, such as the rear wing end plates downforce upgrade, and then the cylinder head and fuel technology efficiency upgrades, as well as... No, that was it. Okay, cool. So those upgrades come through. We have 760 in the bank. Hold on a sec. I think we can trigger something here. We can get the ball bearings in the powertrain. I'm just going to trigger that. We're going to get a normal, which will come before the Monaco Grand Prix, which is next episode, next time out. So yeah, that's it. We are ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. Let's head in and see what we can do at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. All right, are we ready for qualifying here in Barcelona in Spain? So the Spanish Grand Prix seems to be quite difficult still. It is a difficult track for me. We can't really get any pace. So what happened was FP1, FP2, FP3, we were all doing the practice program events, and they kind of worked out okay. They were all in the green, and I felt like I was quite comfortable in the car. But then if we look compared to the other drivers on the field, we were very, very much behind them. We were in like P20 or lower for most of the sessions, and I think in FP3 that's when we really bumped up and got P19 or 18, but that is still back of the grid, and our car performance is around mid table, and David Coulthard is showing that DC is getting decent positions, P10, 12, 13 in that region, and we should be there with him, but we can't seem to find that pace. All the practice programs went well, as I mentioned earlier, and it was the race strategy, the tire management, and the ERS management, I believe. I don't know. I completely forgot. I just do them anyway. So, yeah, it was overall quite easy to do. We got good grades for all of them, got all 3 development boosts for the different practice programs. But yeah, the only thing that bothered me was not getting the pace that is necessary to get into Q2 and Q3, and being far behind the actual car performance pace. So that is something we need to explore. Hopefully in qualifying we can really, take the sandbags off and really go for it. David Coulthard did well in practice as well, got us some stuff, I guess. And yeah, I don't know what else I can talk about. The practice sessions were straightforward, so I think we just want to go straight into the race, the qualifying session for the race. I am kind of worried about my power unit. 15%, 10%, we're reaching that danger mark. I think we need to move on to the second column for the next Grand Prix. So I'll be doing the practice programs on column 1 and then moving on to column 2 for the race itself, like we did in previous season. At some point, maybe we'll even take grid penalties, maybe today, for whole new engine components. If we end up in the back, I'm just going to take grid penalties. We're going to fast forward time a little, go out when the track is a little less busy, mainly also because we want them to shed their rubber onto the track and give us more grip when we go out at around minute 8. Yeah, around minute 8 is always a good time. So time to beat is a 1:14.7, and I think we can do that, so let's drive out. Alright, first lap sees us P19. I told you I'm not good on this track. I think the last chicane really cost us time, so let's see if I can improve on it. It's a little slower. I think we're staying P19 or P20. It's a bummer. It is a shame, but it is what it is. We're going to be back of the grid start in Barcelona. Ooh, David Coulthard makes it through to the next round of qualifying. Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap with a 1:12.4, 1:13.0 for Sergio Perez. Now, David Coulthard is in P11, but we were P20, 1:15.2. We are very slow on this circuit. Raikkonen, Latifi, Aitken, Mazepin, and Stroll join us in not qualifying for the next round of qualifying. So here we are, moving on into the race day. Let's see what we can do from P20. Maybe I'll take grip penalties. I don't know. So maybe P20 or P22.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about Williams. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Vettel and Pierre Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Tsunoda, Antonio Giovinazzi and David Coulthard, Ocon, Russell, Lance Stroll and Nikita Mazepin, Aitken, the captain, Latifi and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
That is the plan. We try to improve on our current situation. So let's see what the plan is. Mediums to hards. Can we switch it out to a medium stint? Soft, medium, soft? No, it doesn't look like it. It takes too much time. So lap 14 we come in. Sounds like a plan, and we'll drop our fuel load to approximately 33.1 laps. Yeah, that sounds good. So we're going at P20. Didn't make any engine changes. I thought I'd do it, but nah, I'm not gonna do it after some thought. Here we go with the race. We're hoping for a good start in Spain. Lights out, and away we go. We got a decent start. We're maintaining P20. Mazepin just ahead of us. It's absolute chaos. Okay, that doesn't look good. Oh, Jesus. Raikkonen's also out. That was a shocking start. We got spun out by someone.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be
Oh dear. We're starting from back of the grid then, essentially. Tall mountain to climb. I'm speechless. 4.5 seconds up ahead is Latifi, so we really got to start pushing now. I hope we can catch him. Car is good enough for a catch, so it's all about clinical driving from here. Make up for the mistake on turn 1. I don't know. Raikkonen and myself took each other out, so I trust in the system. I trust in my driving. Vehicle condition.
no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
We're lucky to have come out unscathed in that collision with Raikkonen, because Raikkonen just took damage. Now he's in the pits again. Yeah. It's a bit of a shame.
Yellow flag.
Oh, there's a yellow flag. Yellow flag. Who is that? What's happening? There's a retirement up ahead. Nikita Mazepin. Safety car. Safety car. There seems to be 2 cars out. Mazepin and Russell. Oh boy. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, hold on. Do we make a strategic change? No, we keep going. We keep going with the current strategy, I think. We're gonna be bunched up under the safety car, so box this lap. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
We're gonna take that risk. Two drivers did pit. As you can see, Sainz and Ricciardo up ahead did pit. Raikkonen is probably gonna go through, but he'll still be behind me because he's 45 seconds behind us. He's gonna be very happy that the safety car came out. 2.8. Okay, that's good. I also need to check my fuel.
One stop left in this strategy.
We did save quite a lot of fuel, I think. We started at 0.1 extra laps of fuel, didn't we? And now we have 0.4, so it was a good idea to drop some fuel. I think as the fuel efficiency upgrades come in, the car feels better, so that's why we can really lower the fuel load. Oh my god, can we concentrate please? Alright, we are looking at a safety car restart. It's gonna be a little tricky here. Come on. The AI has so much more traction around that corner. I don't understand why and how. But we are still P19. I was about to say P20, but I realized Mazepin and Russell got knocked out. The thing is, the AI can go over curves and still be fine. I touch a curve and then I launch into Narnia, so that is the disadvantage I have. So I'm trying to avoid every single curve I can. Meanwhile, the AI is using all the curves they can. Lucky guys, man. Come on, I'm not within DRS range. We got someone in the pits. Lance Stroll. DRS is now enabled. Can we get closer to Sainz, please? I'm within DRS range now. Can we maintain it? I got understeer. Why do I have understeer? There shouldn't be any dirty air this far away from the cars ahead. Oh, Raikkonen's gone for it. He's gone up the inside. Gone around the outside.
Green flag.
Someone has spun. Seems like Raikkonen spun behind me. Raikkonen is not having a good day today. Ah, no DRS just yet. I'm still outside the range.
Trailing our teammate by 12.3 seconds.
Come on, I know I can do this. Why do I have that open? Should just close it up. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo pits. So that's one car out of the way. Ocon's also in the pits. Well, no, he's not going to exit in time. Tsunoda as well. We got Sainz ahead of us still. But we are closing the gap to him with the DRS and ERS engagement. Yeah, somehow the AI has more grip around this place than I do. It's kind of bizarre. Alright, the Alpine dips into the pits as well. Tsunoda's right on my bum. We got a oh no, that's not an Alpine, that is the Williams. Coulthard is also in the pits. Tsunoda's coming right at me. We really need to push here.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Oh, something happened. There's a yellow flag.
Okay, clear.
Collision with Tsunoda? What did I do? Did I do something? He crashed into me, if anything. I was just driving my line. Alright, Coulthard, go ahead, mate. If you can. I'm gonna let you go. Never mind. Go, 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 go. Yep. I'm playing the team game. I carried Coulthard in Bahrain. He needs to carry us now. Oh, VSC's out. Where? Alright, green flag running and we're right behind Coulthard. Don't know what the VSC was all about, but here we go. We continue racing. Alright, more people in the pits at this time. We're overtaking them now. Vettel is on the exit, so we can't overtake him. But yeah, things are looking shaky for us. We've defied Jeff's orders and we're going on until lap 24 when we will switch on to the softs. We're going to take that strategy. We're going to attempt it. Why is there a yellow flag?
Okay, clear.
Someone's retiring. Giovinazzi's out. No wonder. He was smashing into me too. What was he doing that for? Oh dear, Gasly going in on the inside line, of course on fresher tires. Like, how does he have that much more grip? I know he has newer tires, but still. I just don't understand that.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Why did someone slam into me? Signs. Box this lap. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gasly just crashed.
The virtual safety car has been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Alright. Yeah, Gasly just crashed in front of us. I was like, what the heck's going on? I wasn't expecting that. What a crash from Gasly. Well, that feeds us some extra time. Let's see what we end up. Oh, I have front wing damage. Gotta be kidding me. 6.6. Alright, not too bad.
See these tires through to the end now.
Alright, we're P14. Alright, here we go. VSC ends.
Okay, clear.
There's Raikkonen just ahead of us. We're on soft compound tires. These tires should allow us to be a little faster than everyone else.
Caution, caution.
Uh-oh, there's a yellow flag. What is that all about? Oh boy. Oh my god, are you serious? Stop bumping into me, a little dick. Can we get a move done on Raikkonen here? I think so. Nice, splendid move done on Raikkonen to take P13. I don't think there are enough laps to catch the guy ahead, Latifi. That was a cool drift. really unnecessary, but whatever. Kind of explains our day today. Not the greatest day. P13 seems to be alright. It's a decent record, given our shaky start at the start. Raikkonen colliding into us. We just need to cautiously make it across the line. We couldn't make it anywhere near Latifi and Coulthard. Yeah, I just have like less grip than any of the cars, any of the AI cars, but here we are.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Another Spanish Grand Prix is over, and what a special race it was. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Well done to Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Lando Norris also makes it on the podium in P3. I am sadly in P14, I think, P13. It was a decent comeback race. I think I did quite well considering we were back of the grid and had a spin. Well, here's the result of the Spanish Grand Prix. Max Verstappen takes the P1 position with Hamilton and Norris on the podium. Charles Leclerc, Vettel, Perez, Bottas, Sainz, Ricciardo, and Aitken round out the points positions with David Coulthard, Latifi, myself, Schumacher, Gasly, Raikkonen, Stroll, Tsunoda, and Ocon rounding out the finishing people with Giovinazzi, Russell, and Mazepin not finishing the race today. Also triggering some safety cars. Well, sadly, there were no points scored for us, so we dropped down to P4 in the driver standings. Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris and Max Verstappen all jump ahead of me. Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris on equal points on the charts here. So it's going to be a quite tight race between those drivers. Constructor standings wise, McLaren overtake us. We are still on 18 points and McLaren is on 32. So there's still a lot of work to do and there's still a lot of the season to drive. So we'll see how that ends up. Considering our poor starting position, I think that was a decent drive getting us P13. I think there is something wrong with my car, so what I'm thinking is the AI has more grip around the circuit than I do. I struggle a lot with grip, and especially with the curbs. The AI can use the curbs, but I cannot. I have no idea how that is possible, but it is what it is. I'm not quite sure how that worked out. Yeah, the first lap crash was quite a shame. Dropped us way back, Kimi Raikkonen and myself. It seems like it was an interlocking of wheels between us, so I do apologize to Kimi Raikkonen for that mishap. He had to dip into the pits, so he was far back last until the safety car appeared when Russell and Mazepin failed to finish the race. They crashed or something, I don't know, we'll look at the replay. But yeah, overall it was a stunning Grand Prix considering that we started P21, P22, ended up in back, and then made our way back up to the front of the grid. P13 is decent position, I think, ending a very difficult day at Spain. So yeah, that was the Spanish Grand Prix. Next time up will be the Monaco Grand Prix. So that is going to be another, hair-pulling Grand Prix. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the Spanish Grand Prix. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, I hope you're doing well, and until the next video of mine, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys at the next Grand Prix. Take care.